Hi everyone, how's life? And welcome to the best Disney park ever, Tokyo DisneySea. I am so excited to be back in this park now, one of my favorite Disney parks. I would say it's up there with Disneyland Paris as my probably #1 favorite. I can't believe I was only here last year in August for the very first time, and I get to experience it all over again on this trip. So come along with me, we've got most of the day here today. I'm going to try and watch the nighttime show as well, Believe Sea of Dreams. Look at that. Look at that. And this is the entrance of Tokyo DisneySea if you haven't been before. And also there we've got the Hotel Mirror Coaster, which is one of the main hotels here, and in fact it actually is in the park. It literally overlooks Tokyo DisneySea. It's inside the park, and now of course we've got Fantasy Springs as well, the hotel. That's the second hotel that's going to be inside the theme park. So yeah, that's the main entrance of Tokyo DisneySea. That's security and where you would show your tickets as well. And then you see this beautiful globe with the water underneath it, and like I said, this would be the Hotel Mirror Coaster, which is a dream for me to stay here. It's one of the most expensive hotels to stay at. It's more expensive than the Disneyland Hotel even here, but hopefully one day, maybe next time I come here I get to stay there, who knows. So about to enter, and a cast member spotted me and this bag, this Loungefly bag that I got from Disneyland Paris for the Disneyland Paris Castle, and she came up to me and said she absolutely loves it. She took some photos of me. She was amazing. I didn't get her name unfortunately, but she was awesome, and she also at the end decided to give me an amazing present. This, look at that, it's a Fantasy Springs sticker. She asked me if I knew about it, and because it's just open, they've got stickers commemorating the opening of Fantasy Springs, which you can see kind of little flags up there too. Last time I was here, they actually had 40th anniversary stuff going on everywhere. But yeah, huge shout out to that cast member. What an amazing entrance, and you can see the globe still there behind me. But without further ado, I'm gonna make my way into the park. This park is also very, very big. There's so many ports, and obviously Fantasy Springs is gonna be its 8th port, which only opened a few days ago. I'm filming this on the 10th of June 2024, and Fantasy Springs opened on the 6th of June 2024. Now, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be heading into Fantasy Springs today. I do have a vacation package booked though, which guarantees me entry to Fantasy Springs in a couple of days' time, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Casually following the band into the park. Oh, okay, we're stopping. Remember me. Just from the entrance of Tokyo DisneySea, I think you can tell why this is one of my absolute favorite parks. The band is still playing there. You can see they've got all these banners for Fantasy Springs, Dreaming of Fantasy Springs. This one's got Tinkerbell on it, got Anna and Elsa as well. I honestly cannot wait for the Frozen ride here. And then you just gradually get closer and closer to the volcano, which is over there. I mean, what an entrance, right? So unique. In fact, Tokyo DisneySea is the most unique Disney park out there anyway, but I love the entrance, and it's one of those things where I feel like vlogs don't do it justice. You kind of just have to be here to understand why it's such an amazing park. And then if you look behind me, you've got the Hotel Mirror Coaster, as I mentioned, which, as you can see, is literally in the park. We're already in the park, the globe is in the park, the entrance is before the globe, and so this hotel, the Mirror Coaster, is literally inside Tokyo DisneySea. I am so grateful to be here. I'm feeling quite emotional, I'm not gonna lie, because Tokyo DisneySea was the first park that me, my aunt and cousin did when we were here last year. We came here first before Tokyo Disneyland, and I remember we were all just so amazed that it was actually raining when we first entered, but despite the rain, we were just overwhelmed by the sheer size of this place, by the fact that this over there, the volcano, is a man-made thing. Like, it's built by Disney. It's not real, yet it feels so like I can't even explain it. You feel like you're in a different world, and that's what theme parks are meant to do, and Tokyo DisneySea does it so well. Now, these people here are waiting for a Fantasy Springs kind of show happening in the next hour or so on the sea, so that should be exciting. I'm going to try and catch it. I think there's 2 showings of that. The first showing should be happening in the next 20 minutes, so I think I'm just going to stick around here, watch that, and then enter some of the ports. Okay, that was really cute. It actually was quite a long show as well. I didn't expect it to go on for as long as it did. It was Mickey and all the characters from the new lands in the new Port Fantasy Springs in Tokyo DisneySea. And yeah, there was a surprise guest as well at the end. Donald came out, all the Fab Five, Goofy was there, Chip and Dale, and then the Genie. Basically, all the characters who have lands or attractions in DisneySea were there, and the song was really cute. It was really nice, actually. I love how much they can do with this sea area that they have here, and their nighttime show, which I actually managed to get a premiere access for. So whilst I was waiting for this show, this little mini show that just happened, I went on the app to see what was available, and they had a few premiere access available. So my priority was Believe Sea of Dreams, which is their nighttime show here, because the last time I saw it, I've only seen it once, and the first time I saw it, the first and only time I saw it, I didn't have the best spot. It was extremely busy, and I feel like perhaps my spot, the fact that I didn't have the best view, affected how I felt about the show, because I liked the show, but I didn't love it the way a lot of people seem to love. So I just want to see it from a better view, and so I paid for that. So I'm really excited to watch that. On the app it says I need to be there somewhere between 5:45 and 7:30, which is when the actual show starts. So I'm going to have to double check with a cast member just to make sure if I definitely need to be there at 5:45 or it just means kind of in between, because I don't want to miss the spot, if that makes sense. But also it'll be a bit of a shame to, you know, spend 2 hours of park time getting there too early if I don't need to be there. I also managed to book myself another premiere access for Soaring, because Soaring here is the most popular attraction in Tokyo DisneySea, believe it or not. So in the other park, Beauty and the Beast, of course with Fantasy Springs things have changed a little bit, but with Fantasy Springs everything has to be online, you can't just queue, so they don't have a standby wait for Fantasy Springs yet. But as of yet, Soaring is still their most popular attraction here, and it's interesting because the actual attraction is very similar to the other Soarings around the world, so it's not very different. It's just the ending that's different. Of course it ends in Tokyo, but also the queuing is different. So the queuing, the actual like facade of the building and everything is a lot better than the other Soaring. So I understand why it's popular. It's not something I would ever queue for longer than 20 minutes, 30 minutes here, but if you can get a premiere access, it can be worth doing. I think the volcano's just erupted, guys. But yeah, again, I'm going to take today quite chill because I do have another day here where I'm going to be exploring Fantasy Springs. But oh my god, I think I missed it. Oh! I just love how real it feels. Like this whole park, like I said, I've said it a few times I think, but it doesn't feel like you're in a theme park at all, with all the boats, the transportation around the park, the gondolas, the Venetian vibes, of course the Miracosta Hotel itself. It really just doesn't feel like a theme park, and everything is so well maintained here. Everything looks beautiful, stunning. I can't say enough good things about this park. Right, let's go and do some attractions though. So I've already got a couple of premiere accesses. I think, oh my god, okay, never mind, we're gonna go meet some characters hopefully. I'm spotting Pinocchio and the gang over here just casually doing some meet and greets. Oh my god, even Jiminy Cricket's out. Jiminy Cricket, you very rarely see him here with Geppetto. Look at them. Jiminy, can I get a quick photo with you please? Thank you. Bye Jiminy, bye Pinocchio, bye Geppetto. Lovely to see you guys. Okay, well, following the characters, I've now randomly made it to Soaring, which is what I was talking to you about, and currently it's got a 100-minute standby wait, and you can see the queue goes very, very long. One thing that Tokyo Disney is famous for is the variety of popcorn flavors they have, and here they're selling black pepper popcorn. My cousin and I tried it last time. It was actually really nice. I might get some again, but I also wanted to show you this view here, so you can see the Tower of Terror here. It's called the High Tower here, and then this is the other side of the volcano. There is actually an attraction in the volcano as well, one of the more popularized, Journey into the Center of the Earth, which I want to try and do today. But I hope you guys can just appreciate how relaxing and beautiful this park is. But for now, I'm going to make my way towards the volcano and actually go inside it to get to Nemo, because I've got a reservation for that. There you go, we're heading in. And just look at this. Look at this area. This is probably my favorite part of the entirety of DisneySea. There's just so much going on everywhere you look. It feels very kinetic. There's motion coming everywhere. You've got the boats, the gondolas going past from time to time. You've got a couple of attractions here. Behind me, you've got this restaurant. It's called the Volcania. Never eaten there before, but the food looks good. I think it's a table service restaurant. But this view, just look at this view. From time to time, you will be able to see the roller coaster. There you go. Just went past. That's, of course, from Journey into the Center of the Earth, which currently has a wait time of 55 minutes, a little bit too long, unfortunately. But it's just amazing. There's just always something going on, so many pathways. I cannot believe that this is a theme park. Behind me is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, another very unique attraction here in Tokyo Disneyland. It's almost like a submarine vibe, but the things that you see in there, so fun. And the cool thing is the wait time for that generally tends to be much shorter than, for instance, Journey into the Center of the Earth. Currently is standing at 20 minutes, which isn't too bad in my opinion. There you go, this banner here tells you everything you need to know about this area. So we've got the Nautilus, which is a shop. We've got the Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is the most popular attraction in this area. And then 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, as well as the Volcano restaurant. It's all here for you to have a look at. And oh, I cannot get over this view. I just cannot. And again, I don't think vlogs or even photos do it justice. You kind of just have to be here to understand the grandeur of this place, just the feel of it, the atmosphere, just how real it feels and how overwhelming in a good way. I am also quite hungry, by the way, so I do need to eat something at some point. I'm hoping to make a full snack/food tour video about Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo DisneySea, so check out that if you want to. Make sure you subscribe for it. But for now, I'm going to be heading towards Nemo because I've got a priority pass for it, the 40th anniversary priority pass. And very quickly, to explain what a priority pass is, it's different to Premier Access. So Premier Access is like the paid fast pass system that we have in Disneyland Paris, or like Genie Plus if you buy those individual ones. Priority Access is something that Tokyo Disney used to have, but I think they brought it back for the 40th anniversary of Tokyo Disney last year, where it's free. You don't have to pay any extra, but you just have to go on the app and select a slot for a free fast pass in a way. It's really nice. It kind of takes me back to what other Disney parks used to be. They do obviously run out quite quickly though, so if you're looking to get yourself a priority pass, then make sure you get on the app as soon as possible. Today, because I only tried to get my pass at around 1 p.m, a lot of the major attractions were gone, so one of the only ones that I could get was Nemo, which I didn't get to do last time, so I kind of wanted to try it anyway. I've got my iced coffee, very delicious, very much needed. I also got a sausage gyoza bun as well, which again, all of this you can check out in my snacks video coming up, but I'll tell you now, it was absolutely delicious. I got it near the volcano area in a place called Nautilus Gallery, just in case you're interested. But yeah, iced coffee is amazing, and behind me you can see Nemo and Friends Sea Rider, which is the attraction that I've got a priority pass for. I've got about 5 to 10 minutes before my priority pass ends, like the window ends. So I'm going to quickly drink this because I don't think I can take this with me. And again, I don't even want to try, even if it's possible. I'd rather just go in like a very respectful person. I'm going to quickly drink this, and yeah, excited to try out Nemo and Friends Sea Rider. And Nemo only has a 15-minute standby wait now anyway. So as you can see, it's not a very popular attraction. It's not one that gets very busy, which is why I was able to get that priority pass to begin with. Oh, look at that. What are the DisneySea electric railway trams that's coming past? So beautiful. And as I'm waiting, I thought I would also show you some of the lovely artwork that the Disney custodial cast members have just done here. Anyway, this is the priority access entrance, as you can see, very well signed. Konnichiwa. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you've got a little code that you just scan over here. Thank you. Arigato. Very similar to how Premier Access works in Disneyland Paris. And yeah, I remember my aunt and cousin did this last year. I was meeting Duffy whilst they saw this, and they said it was really good, so I'm really looking forward to it. Marine Life Institute is where we're heading into. Konnichiwa! Ah, oh, exciting. Okay. Interesting. So this looks a little bit like maybe Star Tours. We're sitting in a theater that I'm guessing is going to be a simulator vibe. Okay, I've just come off Nemo and Friends Sea Rider, and as you would have hopefully seen, the room for the attraction was very similar to the likes of Star Tours, and that's exactly what the attraction was, except with Nemo's story, which in many ways I prefer, because I'm not really into Star Wars, but I love Nemo. It's one of my favorite Pixar films. So it was actually a lot of fun. There was even like elements of water, so it wasn't just, you know, a simulator. They also had some water and like 4D elements to it as well. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad I got to do it. I can see why my aunt and cousin loved it last time. So I wouldn't say it's like a must-do attraction, but if you are coming here, especially if you like Nemo, then give it a go. Look at this attraction though. Shout out to my cousin and aunt. We did this last time here in August of 2023, and because it was August time and extremely hot, the water, they like upped the water movement, so we got soaked. All three of us got absolutely soaked. Check out the vlog for that if you haven't. Our first day in Tokyo DisneySea, and we got so drenched. But this is called Aquatopia, and at the moment it's got a 15-minute wait, 1-5, so not very busy. Whereas I remember last year we waited about almost an hour for this, and it was one of our first attractions in Tokyo DisneySea, if I'm remembering correctly. And we just did not know what to expect. We did not think we were going to get as wet as we did. So like I said, it's a type of attraction that if you're here during the cooler months, I mean right now it's June, so it's still very hot, just not quite as hot as August. That's why the water element isn't quite as much. You still get some water and splashes, but not nearly as much as you would if you were to come in July, August or September even. Anyway, one amazing thing that I managed to do whilst I was in line for Nemo is that I got myself another Premier Access, which is a paid fast pass system for Journey into the Center of the Earth, which means I'm heading back towards the volcano now. It's probably one of my favorite attractions here actually, that one, Journey into the Center of the Earth. So I'm really glad I'm getting to do it on my first day back in Tokyo DisneySea. Oh my god, I've just spotted soy sauce and butter popcorn, one of the popcorns that I didn't get to try last time, and the tram's going past again. Smells delicious. I really want to try it, and look, the queue's not really bad either, only a few people in line. I had to join the line. I couldn't not when it's so short. Also, these are some of the popcorn buckets that they're currently selling in this stand. I got the Monsters Inc. one last time I came here. Still love it. I store some of my bits and bobs in there. I don't put popcorn in anymore. But they've also got another one, Tokyo Disney Resort Happiness in the Sky, next to it. And here are the prices. For a regular box of popcorn, 400 Japanese yen, or a bucket refill would be 600. I got the popcorn. I tried the popcorn. It's really good. It's not amazing though. It's not my favorite. I would say the black pepper one is better than this, but look at the packaging. The packaging is my favorite. Fancy springs. You've got the Rapunzel here, Anna and Elsa, and then Peter Pan, of course, the 3 different areas of the 8th port of this beautiful park. Some more roaming characters here for you. We've got Edna Mode and Mr. Incredibles by the looks of it. I just love that this happens so often in both of the parks here in Tokyo Disney Resort. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. You look amazing. Beautiful. Fashion, amazing. On point. You like my outfit as well? I know, I'm Ariel today, under the sea, yeah. Thank you. Should we get a photo? Okay. Thank you. Well, that was fun. Mr. Incredibles is also there as him and Edna Mode. Edna kind of liked my outfit. I thought she might be like questioning it, but she enjoyed it, which was fun. Anyway, back towards one of my favorite parts of Tokyo DisneySea, because as I mentioned, I've got a Premier Access coming up for Journey into the Center of the Earth, and this is it, Journey into the Center of the Earth, and its main entrance is actually under one of these big cave volcano things. Look at that. That looks amazing, and oh, hello! Konnichiwa! Yeah, the actual wait time is rather long. I want to say, okay, 50 minutes, not too bad, but thankfully we do have Premier Access for this. So there you have it. You can see my Journey to the Center of the Earth Premier Access coming up, and you just ask for the code to be displayed, and yeah, you just scan it and in you go. Ah, perfect. Thank you, arigato. Oh, here we go. Skipping a 50-minute wait. I remember last time we waited, I can't even remember how long, but it was quite a long line last time. And look how awesome the queue line is again. Honestly, the queues here are all very well themed. I don't even mind waiting. Like, obviously it's nice not to wait, and if you can, then definitely try and get yourself Premier Access or Priority Pass or even a standby line that they have on the app. But if you can't, then at least you know that the queue lines are quite nicely themed. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Arigato. Thank you. They always do make sure to tell you to take your ears off, which I find really nice as well, because it just makes it, you know, easier and nicer for everyone else around you. We're in a lift now. Whoa. I guess we're being taken into the center of the earth. And there we have it. We are now roughly in the center of the earth, but we haven't gone on our adventure yet. That's going to be the actual ride. You can see what the ride vehicles look like. Oh, they look amazing. I really liked this ride last time, so I'm so excited to be going back on it. Okay, journey into the center of the earth. I'm just off the ride now and I just love it. I love how unique it is. There's just so much to this attraction. It kind of starts off slow, almost as if you're in a boat ride, except not a boat. You saw what the vehicles look like, but you go through the center of the earth and you see some amazing things, some creatures and really unique things. There's a huge animatronic as well, rather scary. And then once you get past that, it suddenly becomes very, very quick and it becomes like a roller coaster. There's a drop and everything. It goes outdoors for a little bit. It's so cool. I feel like it's a very kind of decent length as well for the ride like this. So I love it. One of the best rides here for sure. With that being said though, I have now come towards Soaring where we were at earlier and you can see just how long the queue is. I think it's currently about 105 minutes or something like that. Pretty ridiculous. Like I said, I would not recommend you queuing that long for this. The attraction itself is very similar to the ones that you can get in Florida or in California. I've got my Premier Access ready here again. It ends in about 10 minutes time, so pretty good timing. Although, Lord have mercy, it looks like even Priority Access / Premier Access also has a bit of a queue, which can happen. I mean, Premier Access never means that you're going to skip the line completely. It just means you're going to be waiting less, and hopefully this is going to be way less than 105 minutes. This is correct. Hello. Thank you so much. Here. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see how long this takes. I'm going to put a time watch to see, just out of curiosity. Have to say, so far though, my experience with Premier Access is that you barely queue at all. So with Journey into the Center of the Earth, it was like straight on. Oh, there's a pigeon there. And it looks like this is going to be fairly quick as well because we are moving. Like there is a group of us, there's a queue, but it's moving, which is the important thing. So hopefully it won't be more than 10-15 minutes. And don't forget this Soaring Fantastic Flight, the official name of it, is literally the most popular ride here in Tokyo DisneySea. Apart from Fantasy Springs, obviously, because those rides are a little bit separate. Thank you. Arigato. I mean, we're in. And the queue next to me, the 105-minute wait, like, Lord have mercy on them. I want to wish them patience is all I can do. And we are heading down the stairs now, and I love all the artworks that they have going on in the queue line. Look at this. Honestly, this place alone makes it worth coming to do Soaring here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Arigato. And the pre-show for this attraction here, even though it's basically mainly in Japanese, it's really, really well done. Just look at all these artworks there. You can hear the famous Soaring song in the background too. I mean, I do love Soaring, don't get me wrong, it's just, it's more or less the same everywhere, but the pre-show, like I said, and the rooms you wait in really do make this one quite special.
私の愛しいアレッタ、皆さんにご挨拶して空を飛ぶさまざまな手段を開発したのです。そして空を飛びたいと願い続ければボンビアちゃん。
How cool was that? I love how much attention to detail it goes just into their pre-shows, like the backstory of Soaring here. Amazing. And we are still moving and grooving. I feel like we should be on the ride within the next 5 minutes or so at this point. And as I'm waiting a little bit in the queue for Soaring, I'm going to get my next Premier Access for Story Mania from 1910 to 2010. It's going to be fine because Believe Sea of Dreams is only about half an hour, so that should end by 8 p.m. and I'll just go straight towards Story Mania. So yeah, let's purchase it. Okay, we're moving again, and here we go. Next room. So far it's been about 17 minutes, by the way, but we've already done the pre-show, and Disney normally counts the wait time until just before the pre-show, and the pre-show for Soaring, as you saw, is quite long, and all the safety instructions will take some time, so I should probably stop this because technically we've already done the queue at this point.
荷物や飛ばされやすいものは足元のネットにおしまいください。ネットに入らないものはこちらの荷物置き場において座席の横に羽のマークがついています。
And here we are into the main room. You can see the iconic soaring vehicles over here that are going to make us fly. I can already smell it as well. Obviously I can't film here, so I'm going to speak to you later. Okay, well I've just come off the ride Soaring, and I did not expect to cry, but I cried. And you might not care about any of this, so apologies to those of you who just don't care about my personal life, but it got me really emotional because this is coming to the end of my roughly 3-week journey in Asia, starting from Hong Kong and then Shanghai and then now Tokyo, one of my favorite theme parks here, DisneySea. And it just brought me back to the very first time I got to go to an international Disney park. So Disneyland Paris has always been my home park. As a child, I only ever got to go to Disneyland Paris, and I loved it. I think it's an amazing theme park, and it will always be my favorite. But in 2015, about 9 years ago now, I went to Walt Disney World for the first time with a bunch of my friends, and I got to do Soaring for the very first time. And I remember just being so amazed by it 9 years ago. And I've done Soaring in every single Disney theme park. Obviously not Paris, they don't have it there. They don't have it in Hong Kong either. But the parks that do have Soaring, I've done them all now. And this one here in Tokyo DisneySea, I think it just brought back the memories because they're all more or less the same. The music really gets me, the smells. I just feel very, very grateful, I think. Very grateful, very lucky, and just happy to be alive. Okay, we've got about an hour until the nighttime show happens, I believe, Sea of Dreams, and I've now come to another one of my favorite parts of Tokyo DisneySea, the Mermaid Lagoon. It just looks amazing. There are a couple of family-friendly, child-friendly rides indoors, but my favorite thing about it is just the aesthetics, the music. They constantly play, of course, Little Mermaid songs, the instrumental versions of it. I just absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous area of Tokyo DisneySea, and Ariel, you guys know, has a special place in my heart. I mean, just look at this. There's waterfalls going on. The actual Mermaid Lagoon from the outside looks amazing. It's also quite huge. They also have a restaurant in there, as well as a shop, as well as, like I said, a couple of rides that are very much child-friendly. And it just goes on and on. It's also an amazing photo spot. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, Sam forgot, the link is always down below. You can check out some of the photos that I just took in front of this facade with my Ariel t-shirt from Loungefly. It really is Ariel. Look, there's flounder here. Also, look at all the details they've got here. The different seashells. I love the color scheming. Like I said, the music gets me, the instrumental version of Part of Your World. But without further ado, let's head on inside. And look, we've got King Triton welcoming us in. It says, by royal proclamation, to all who come to my underwater kingdom, welcome. Thank you so much, King Triton. And you can see down here as well, under the sea from the Mermaid Lagoon, from this area. This place is honestly so beautiful and very well themed. Again, Triton's kingdom over here. And then you can see basically the entirety of the Mermaid Lagoon from this view up here. Look at that. So they've got like a jellyfish ride over there that goes up and down. My cousin and I did it last time. This is almost like the teacups. It just spins round, but of course the theme of the Little Mermaid and Under the Sea. And hopefully you can appreciate the sheer size of this place. It's also all indoors, so if you look at the ceiling, it does still feel like you're underwater. Like I said, they've done a fantastic job of theming this area, the Mermaid Lagoon at DisneySea. They've also got a little play area here where you might get wet from time to time. Look at that. And yeah, this is it. We are now officially inside the Mermaid Lagoon. Huge shout out to my cousin as well. Me and her really love this place, especially her. She absolutely adored basically every little part of this Mermaid Lagoon area here. We've got the jumping jellyfish, which I think at the moment it looks like it's down. I'm not seeing it running, but we did this last time too. Again, it just goes up and down, and it was really fun. We've got King Triton's Theatre, and I think, I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think back in the day you used to be able to meet Eric and Max in here. The jellyfish ride is on, by the way. It was the first ride we did in the Mermaid Lagoon last time. It brings back memories. Again, shout out to my cousin and my aunt. We had such an amazing time last year, and if you want to check out my first experience of coming here, then I'll leave a link to the playlist down below of basically all my Tokyo vlogs and my Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo DisneySea vlogs too. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go on the jellyfish ride, if only to honor my aunt and cousin, because I miss them. It's only a 5-minute wait, so why not, right? Okay, let's find a fun one. Let's find a fun one. Ooh, maybe this blue one over here actually. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, you want this? Okay. That was funny. There you go, my seatbelt is fastened. I'm on a jellyfish. I can't wait to jump in jellyfish. Ah! We're going up. We're going up. And you can see the jellyfish up there. Oh, this is actually really fun. A very simple ride system, but because of all the colors and the theming in this area, it is actually really, really fun. Oh, this is really cute. Jumping jellyfish. It's also perfect for little ones. So this whole area, like I said, is very family friendly. All the rides they have here would be rides that children should be able to go on. I've got to say, it's a very short ride though. I think I was only up there for about maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds max. There you go. This is the entrance to the playground area for children with all the waters. And then that's the other ride over here. That one's a spinny ride. We did do it last time, but I don't generally enjoy just kind of spinning, even if it's a spinning ride up in the air. It just makes me sick. I don't like the motion of it, but going up and down is actually fine. We've got the teacup style ride here as well behind me. So 3 attractions for little ones, and then they've got that playground area. The shop, oh my god, I need to show you the shop. So that's their quick service, Sebastian's Clipto Kitchen, which we ate at last time. But this is the shop, and look at that. We're literally gonna go inside a whale, and one of my favorite details about this shop, just look at the eyes, okay? Look, she's literally watching us. She opens her eyes, and she looks at us, and she's very tired, and we can go inside her mouth and do some shopping if we wish to. Truly one of the best themed shops that Disney has ever built, in my opinion. And you can see the official name for this shop is, in fact, Sleepy Whale Shop. So cool. Also, I didn't notice this last time, but it looks like they do some silhouettes here. The silhouettes that they do in quite a lot of the Disney parks, and recently they brought this back to Disneyland Paris as well on Main Street USA. And yeah, you can do different artworks. You can have yourself with Mickey, Minnie, you can have a group of you. And it all happens right next to the Sleepy Whale Shop. I'm not planning to shop, but I did have to come into the shop very briefly just because it feels so weird to be inside a whale's mouth. And this shop has a lot of Ariel themed stuff, as you can imagine. You can see some Ariel ears over here, very nice. They've got flounder plushes, look, so cute. They've also got this giant Ariel plush, which, I'm not gonna lie, if I had a suitcase this big, I would be thinking about getting it. Look, she can just be chilling with you on the sofa when you're watching TV. But my favorite thing about the shop is literally just the shop itself, the theming. I mean, the merchandise is cool in that, but the actual shop is awesome. Anyway, I am now slowly but surely making my way towards the reserved viewing area 1, which is the premiere access that I got for Believe Sea of Dreams, starting in about half an hour at this point. A cast member very kindly told me that it's going to be that way, and I need to go down the stairs. The Tokyo Disney app is not only very helpful, but also very beautiful. Like, I like how it turns into dark when it's nighttime, when it's evening time. And this is where I need to go, and you can see where I'm at. So I think I'm very, very close. You can literally ask the map on the app to tell you exactly where you need to go. And like I said, my assumption is that it's just here. I'm just going to check with a cast member. Hello, is this the correct place?
It's down pink, right?
On the right.
Pink.
Pink, okay, thank you so much, thank you. So they just said pink right, which I presume might be the colors of the lights that the cast members are showing. I'm just going to double check one more time. Just asked another cast member, and she said it's actually the blue one that I need. So you can see the cast members are holding different colored lights. Quite a lot of yellows. There's one pink, and I thought it was going to be that one because of the first cast member, but presumably it's the second one, the blue one, which works out better for me anyway because I love the color blue. It's my favorite color. Anyway, I think I'm in the right spot. I've spotted one blue light, so I'm just going to check to see if this might be the location for us. Apparently it's the correct spot. A very helpful cast member led me this way. This is the entrance for this spot.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Standing over here, yes? Okay, thank you very much. I'm guessing this is it. Looks like a pretty decent spot to me. Very spacious too, which I enjoy. Yeah, there it is. I'm guessing I can, hi, how are you? Thank you very much, thank you. I think I'm just gonna stand here, I guess. I mean, the show happens basically on this whole sea area on the water, which is why it was a little bit stressful, but also in some ways it's good because you can see it from almost any location as long as you're around the sea. The cast members have said that they want everyone to stand for this show, which is kind of different to what they do for normal parades here. Regularly they do sit down, yes, in Tokyo Disney, which is really lovely, but for this one they wanted to stand up. But because we've still got about 25 minutes, I think I'm just going to chill for a little bit, sit down. I wish I had some food with me. I didn't give myself enough time to go and grab something to eat, but maybe we'll get something later. I'm not sure. For now, I'm just going to chill and wait for Believe Sea of Dreams, which, like I said, I saw it once, kind of like it, but I'm hoping tonight will change my mind.
でも諦めないで信じ続けて
goes the genie. Wow, this is cool. Oh my god. Oh, look at her. Ooh, there's Ursula. Oh, I love Ariel.
どうに魔法のようだわ。見て、星が霞んでいくのがある。
Ola. Moana. Oh, I love the music.
もう一撃食らったら終わりだぜ。
マウイ、そんなことないわ。
俺には釣り針が必要だ。俺はチャンスをつかむためならどんなことでもやる男だ。
島の人を愛する少女。私を呼ぶ声が聞こえる。僕がここにヘクターのことを思い出させるから。パパはミュージシャンだったの。信じて。信じるわ。
Okay, believe Sea of Dreams just finished. It's a half-an-hour show, by the way, and I definitely did enjoy it more, having a great spot. Also, they just did an announcement to say that due to some weather conditions, this show was performed slightly moderated. I think maybe the original show also has some fireworks, very minimal fireworks though, so I don't think it took away from the show at all. I enjoyed it. The view was amazing. I still don't think it's an incredible show. I don't know, it's not my personal favorite nighttime show either, but it's very well done. Like the projections that you see as well on the Hotel Mirror coaster throughout the show, some of the incredible characters that they have. I mean, Peter Pan is there, Rapunzel, and it's so cool because it actually all ties in very well with Fantasy Springs recently opening. Look at the amazing nighttime atmosphere of Tokyo DisneySea now. But yeah, the show Believe Sea of Dreams is amazing. It's very well done. The projections are great. The fact that there's always so much going on. Projections on the Mirror Coaster Hotel. I mean, characters on the boats, and then normally there would be a couple of fireworks here and there as well. But I think it's a great show. Like I said, I can't deny that it's a fantastic show. It's just not personally one of my favorites. I think maybe because I can't see the characters very well, because the characters obviously are right in the middle of the sea, and even though I had a reserved area and my view was perfect, really, really good, you still can't see the characters' expressions or just like what they're doing too well. I mean, Peter Pan flies and you can see it from a distance, you can see him like this, but I feel like if I was a little bit closer, for me, the impact would have been better, and that's just my personal thing. Otherwise, it's a really, really good show. I think it's comparable a little bit to Fantasmic, except with a lot more going on. With Fantasmic, you can just watch one thing, like you're in a theater and you watch forward and everything is happening in front of you. Whereas with this, Believe Sea of Dreams, there's so much happening around you that I think for me, that's also partly another reason why I don't enjoy it quite as much as I would like to, because I feel like I'm constantly having to look around. I mean, the projections are great, but if I'm looking at the projections, then I'm missing out on what's happening, at sea. So yeah, that's just a personal thing for me. It is a fantastic show though, and I would say definitely do not miss it if you're coming to Tokyo DisneySea. And the reserve spot was very much worth it. Premier Access, have that be one of your priorities. Book the Premier Access and then you're going to have a lovely, lovely spot. I actually met a lovely guy who was also in the Premier Access area with me. Mason, if you watch this, it was so nice to meet you. We ended up chatting quite a bit about Disney and Disney parks, and he's already been to Fantasy Springs, so he was telling me his opinions on it. So that was pretty cool too. Mason from the US, by the way. He said he's here on his senior trip. How amazing. Anyway, I am now heading towards Toy Story Mania because, as you might remember, I got myself the Premier Access, which will be gone in the next 5 minutes, so I need to get there very quickly. This place looks a little bit like Hollywood Studios, doesn't it? This area of Tokyo DisneySea, and you can see Tower of Terror going on as well. I was hoping to get on Tower of Terror tonight too, but I kind of doubt it's going to happen. The Tower of Terror is beautiful though, so unique from the outside. The actual mechanism of the ride is very similar to what we're used to with Tower of Terrors, and I remember not finding it quite as scary as, of course, the one in Paris. It just wasn't thrilling enough, but it was still cool. But I chose Toy Story Mania over Tower of Terror for my last Premier Access of the day, simply because I love Toy Story, and this area is just so beautiful. I mean, it's lovely during the daytime, but in the evening when it gets dark and they've got all the lights lit up, it's just incredible. And you've got Woody, my bae, his mouth is over there, and that's actually the entrance to Toy Story Mania. They've only got one ride here, and it is Toy Story Mania, and it's literally the same as the ones that you can find in the US parks. So yes, we've got Woody there. We're gonna go enter into his mouth, sounds so wrong, and then get on the ride. Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Here we go, bypassing a very long line. I didn't see how long it was, but it looked quite long. And this is the queuing area for Toy Story Mania here in Tokyo DisneySea. Arigato. Thank you so much. Thank you. There you go. Let's pick up our glasses. I love this ride. I honestly wish we had something like Toy Story Mania or just Toy Story Mania in Disneyland Paris. If we had it, I would go on it every single time I'm in Disneyland Paris, and I would try and improve my score and just enjoy being surrounded by all the Toy Story cuteness. Look at the queue line though. Look at that. There's a Woody game going on here, and then this huge door. It looks like we're about to enter Andy's room. That's really cool. That's a nice detail actually that you don't see in Florida or California. And yeah, we've got Andy's bed over there, and then the vehicles coming through. I just love the theming here. It's amazing. I think it's probably my favorite Toy Story Mania, even though the actual ride itself is the exact same as the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna be next. This literally was a walk-on for me with the Premier Access. Premier Access is very much worth it, I've come to realize here, because especially some of the popular rides, they can get very, very long queues during busy times. So if you want to, if you're happy to pay a little bit extra, I mean, it's easy for me to say because I'm just paying for myself, but even if you're a family, at least for some of the rides, it could be worth it. Anyway, I've got my glasses. Oh, we're going backwards. My little shooting thing is yellow. Wish me luck. Woohoo! It's a practice round. It's a practice round. It's hard doing it with my left hand, but we're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys away now so that I can actually shoot well and try and get a good score. Okay, I got 118,000, which isn't my best, but I had fun anyway. Oh, bye Woody, see you later. Oh, look at this lovely sketch that Andy has made of Woody and Jessie and Bullseye. You just remember what your old pal said. You've got a friend in me. That's on the way out of the queue, back into this beautiful area of Tokyo DisneySea. Look at him. What a man he is, Woody. What a good cowboy. And again, I just love this area, especially at night time it comes to life. It's a very small area. Like I said, the only attraction here is Story Mania. But they have a lot of cute little details everywhere. And as you can see, loads of people enjoy taking photos. And even on the way out, you see a sign that says, you've got a friend in me. Really cute. And just like that, we have come to the end of this video. The park is now officially closed and my first day in Tokyo DisneySea has come to an end. I do have another day here where I'm going to be focusing mainly on Fantasy Springs hopefully, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for that. I cannot wait. I'm honestly so excited. I think I'm going to be very overwhelmed, but hopefully it's going to be in a good way. Thank you so much for watching this video and coming on the journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I also have loads more vlogs from Tokyo Disney, Hong Kong Disneyland, Shanghai Disneyland, Disneyland Paris of course, Disneyland California and Walt Disney World in Florida. So if you're into your Disney parks, then you can definitely subscribe down below. Also, a massive thank you to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are amazing, and my Patreon link is always down in the description if you want to check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.